Good evening. In a surprise move this week, President Cyril Ramaphosa has appointed Advocate Andy Mothibi as South Africa's new National Director of Public Prosecutions, a decision that has sparked both support and controversy across the nation. What happened? On Tuesday night, the presidency announced that Advocate Andy Mothibi, currently head of the Special Investigating Unit, or SIU, will take over as the boss of the National Prosecuting Authority, or NPA, effective 1 February 2026. The decision follows a lengthy and public process. In late 2025, a 7-member advisory panel chaired by Justice Minister Mamoloko Kubai interviewed 6 shortlisted candidates for the NDPP post. But when the panel reported back to Mr. Ramaphosa in December, it concluded that none of the interviewees were suitable for the role. Under South Africa's constitution and the National Prosecuting Authority Act, the president has the authority to appoint the NDPP. Exercising this power, Mr. Ramaphosa selected Mothibi, who was not part of the original interview cohort. Background and context. Advocate Mothibi brings decades of legal experience to the job. He began his career as a public prosecutor in Johannesburg and Soweto magistrates' courts, went on to serve as a magistrate, and held senior governance roles in both the public and private sectors, including at the South African Revenue Service and in corporate legal services. Since May 2016, he has led the SIU, an institution tasked with investigating and recovering state funds lost through corruption and maladministration. Under his leadership, the SIU reported significant recoveries and expanded its use of data analytics and strategic partnerships. Reaction from Parliament and officials. Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Justice and Constitutional Development welcomed the appointment. Committee Chairperson Ixola Ngola praised Mothibi's leadership at the SIU and stressed the importance of prosecutorial independence and efficiency in the justice system. He reiterated that the NPA must operate without fear, favor, or prejudice. Outgoing NDPP advocate Shamila Batohi has also publicly backed Mothibi's appointment, expressing confidence in his ability to lead the NPA and continue efforts to rebuild trust in the institution. Criticism and controversy. But the appointment has not been without critics. Opposition parties, civil society groups, and legal commentators have questioned the integrity of the selection process, arguing that Mothibi should have been subjected to the same interview process as other candidates. Some have warned that bypassing that process risks weakening public confidence in the NPA's independence. Political party responses have been mixed. The Democratic Alliance offered cautious support, noting Mothibi's experience, but expressing concern about the process. Others, including the economic freedom fighters, have stressed the urgency of delivering real prosecutorial results, including convictions in serious corruption cases, rather than procedural debates. Process defense from the president. President Ramaphosa has defended his choice, saying he acted within his constitutional powers after the advisory panel failed to recommend a suitable candidate. He reiterated that Mothibi's extensive experience within the criminal justice system made him a strong choice for the role. Closing line. As Advocate Andy Mothibi prepares to take office next month, South Africans will be watching closely to see whether his leadership can strengthen the National Prosecuting Authority and restore confidence in the country's fight against corruption and serious crime. And this is a developing story.